everybody, it is Nicole from iiKiui and welcome to day 17 of Inktober. So for today we have a cat witch, and for her design I decided to go for something relatively simple in the sense that her clothes are not very detailed, and then I gave her kind of like these cat claw hands and cat paws for her feet. I also gave her a tail just to make her more cat-like, and then for her hat I did make it have 2 points so it's almost like cat ears. And then I made her hair kind of wispy on the sides to almost represent whiskers. And lastly, she has this cat-like mouth. For the pose, I wanted to make sure it looked like she was moving, or at least in motion, just to make it more dynamic. And then on the side she has 2 cats that almost look like they're floating down. So the color that I used was an Artline marker in 237BR, which is actually the same color that I used for the Vagabond Witch, which was the second witch. The reason I chose this color was because I wanted to make the cat witch have a skin color instead. I mentioned this before, how I didn't really add a skin color because it would be difficult to add more contrast to it, just because the skin contacts a bunch of places, and if it intersects any of the places then it would be difficult to add the 3 colors without having them blend into each other. However, this one seemed to work out just fine, so I added the brown color to her skin and her tail, and then the shirt I kept white, and then the pants I made black, and her hat and her arm sleeve things. I think it gave it a nice balance throughout the whole piece, even though I used a skin color instead, and then I made the cats black. And lastly, at the end, I used the Signo Uni-ball white gel pen, and I added little paw prints and little yarn threads on her leggings and paw prints on her hat, just to emphasize the cat feature a little bit more. And then I also went over any parts where the black would intersect, like her leg and the cat's where the ears would kind of blend into the head. I just outlined it in white so that you can kind of get the silhouette. So that's about all for this one. I really like how this one turned out, and I like the style that I chose for this one. Although it is not completely different from what I was doing previously, it is slightly different in the sense that it is a little bit more stylized. So anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the Inktober series and this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Keep drawing, keep painting, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!